Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, class. My name is Salza Bila Leila Arini. You guys can call me Miss Salza. Today we will learn about a vocabulary of animal and tenses of animal form. Today we will learn language using the story of animal form, focusing on vocabulary of animal and tenses. And before starting the lesson, I will tell you about learning objectives. What is learning objectives? Learning objectives in Indonesia is tujuan pembelajaran. So, I have two learning objectives, which are: first, students are able to speak in English using more than one word about their favorite animal. And second, students can mention the names of animals in English. Lalu, sebelum kita masuk ke materi, saya akan memberikan audio tentang animal farm yang sudah kalian baca untuk sebagai pengingat cerita animal farm. Saya akan memberikan audionya yang hanya berisi cuplikan pada bab 1 dari cerita animal farm.
Mr. Jones of the Manor Farm had locked the hen houses for the night, but was too drunk to remember to shut the pop holes. With the ring of light from his lantern dancing from side to side, he lurched across the yard, kicked off his boots at the back door, drew himself a last glass of beer from the barrel in the scullery, and made his way up to bed where Mrs. Jones was already snoring. As soon as the light in the bedroom went out, there was a stirring and a fluttering all through the farm buildings. Word had gone round during the day that old Major, the prize middle white boar, had had a strange dream on the previous night and wished to communicate it to the other animals. It had been agreed that they should all meet in the big barn as soon as Mr. Jones was safely out of the way. Old Major, so he was always called, though the name under which he had been exhibited was Willingdon Beauty, was so highly regarded on the farm that everyone was quite ready to lose an hour's sleep in order to hear what he had to say. At one end of the big barn, on a sort of raised platform, Major was, already ensconced on his bed of straw under a lantern which hung from a beam. He was 12 years old and had lately grown rather stout, but he was still a majestic-looking pig with a wise and benevolent appearance, in spite of the fact that his tushes had never been cut. Before long, the other animals began to arrive and make themselves comfortable after their different fashions. First came the 3 dogs, Bluebell, Jessie, and Pincher, and then the pigs, who settled down in the straw immediately in front of the platform. The hens perched themselves on the windowsills, the pigeons fluttered up. To the rafters, the sheep and cows lay down behind the pigs and began to chew the cud. The 2 cart horses, Boxer and Clover, came in together, walking very slowly and setting down their vast hairy hooves, with great care lest there should be some small animal concealed in the straw. Clover was a stout motherly mare approaching middle life who had never quite got her figure back after her 4th foal. Boxer was an enormous beast, nearly 18 hands high and as strong as any 2 ordinary horses put together. A white stripe down his nose gave him a somewhat stupid appearance, and in fact he was not of first-rate intelligence, but he was universally respected for his steadiness of character and tremendous powers of work. After the horses came Muriel, the white goat, and Benjamin, the donkey. Benjamin was the oldest animal on the farm and the worst-tempered. He seldom talked, and when he did, it was usually to make some cynical remark. For instance, he would say that God had given him a tail to keep the flies off, but that he would sooner have had no tail.
Let's meet the animals. First, there is a cat. Cat in Indonesia is kucing. Dia cute. And there is a dog. Lucu. Dog in Indonesia is anjing. And there is a horse. Berwarna hitam. Gak cuma hitam, banyak warnanya. Horse in Indonesia is kuda. And there is a sheep. Sheep in Indonesia is domba, mirip seperti goat. Goat in Indonesia is kambing. And yang berwarna pink, yang hidungnya seperti segitiga, That is a pig. Pig in Indonesia is babi. And yang cantik seperti angka 2 berwarna putih, that is duck. Duck in Indonesia is bebek. Dan yang terakhir yang bercorak-corak, hitam dan putih, there is a cow. Cow in Indonesia is sapi. Verb 1 and verb 2, kata kerja masa kini dan kata kerja masa lampau. Kata-kata kerja inilah yang akan kita gunakan untuk belajar tenses hari ini. This simple present tense versus simple past tense. Apa sih bedanya, Miss? Simple present tense yaitu tenses yang menceritakan kegiatan yang terjadi saat ini, tapi juga memiliki fungsi lain. Nah, yaitu menceritakan suatu tindakan atau kejadian yang terjadi secara teratur atau tanpa henti. Rumus dari simple present tense ini simple banget, yaitu subject plus verb 1. Nah, intinya simple present tense itu tuh kegiatan yang terjadi masa sekarang. Nah, kalau simple past tense itu kegiatan yang terjadi di masa lampau. Yang gimana sih, Miss? Iya, simple past tense itu menceritakan suatu peristiwa atau kejadian yang udah terjadi di masa lalu atau masa lampau. Rumusnya sendiri subject plus verb 2. Jadi simple past tense itu masa lampau, kegiatan masa lampau. Kalau simple present tense itu kegiatan masa sekarang. Jangan lupa rumusnya juga diingat. Simple present tense itu subject plus verb 1. Kalau simple past tense, subject plus verb 2. Karena tadi sudah Miss jelaskan apa itu verb tense dan apa itu past tense, maka saatnya kalian mengerjakan worksheet atau latihan soal. Ada 2 latihan soal. Yang pertama part B dan yang kedua itu part C. Instruksinya akan Miss jelaskan. Kalau yang part B itu kalian fill in the blank. Kalian isi menggunakan salah satu kata dari kata yang di dalam kurung. Misalnya nih nomor 3 itu jawabannya is. Nah, kalian isi kata is. Kalian pilih dari kata yang ada di dalam kurung tersebut. Pilih salah satu. Nah, kalau yang part C itu kalian menyusun kata menjadi kalimat. Mau itu present atau past, instruksinya ada. Yang nomor 1 itu menjadi kalimat present, yang kedua itu past, yang ketiga itu present, yang keempat itu past tense lagi. Ini gak usah dikumpul, kalian kerjakan untuk latihan kalian, untuk melihat, Miss mau melihat kemampuan kalian tuh benar-benar udah paham belum sama penjelasan Miss tentang present tense dan past tense. Nah, Miss punya assignment yang harus kalian kumpul. Kalau worksheet tadi kan nggak dikumpul, itu sebagai latihan mandiri kalian, maka assignment ini dikumpul. Tugasnya apa, Miss? Write a sentence about your favorite animal using simple present tense. Tulis satu kalimat tentang hewan kesayangan kalian atau binatang kesayangan kalian menggunakan simple present tense. Kalau udah ditulis, minggu depan dikumpul ke Miss dan satu persatu kita bicara tentang hewan favorit. Kalian bicara ke Miss dan depan teman-teman kalian, hewan favorit kalian itu apa? Yang udah kalian tulis tuh kalimatnya. Misalnya gini, Miss punya hewan favorit Miss itu tuh horse, kuda. Miss akan tulis I love my black horse. Nah, Miss akan bilang ke kalian, hi everyone, I love my black horse. Horse is my favorite animal. Oke, itu kalian kerjakan dan kalian kumpulkan ke Miss. Minggu depan dikumpul. Oke, I think that's enough to our lesson today. Kurang lebihnya mohon maaf, and don't forget to do your assignment, guys. I'm really sorry too for my speaking not fluent. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Semoga materi yang saya sampaikan bisa bermanfaat untuk kalian semua. Terima kasih.